What was it about ESU that made you want to come over here and be part of this program? Was it history? What was it?
Well, obviously coaching in Division II, you would know that Emporia softball is an elite program that anyone in this profession would be excited to be a part of. That's something that when you work against them, you would like to have an opportunity like that. Never imagined that would happen so quickly in terms of my 3 years, but definitely something that I would like to become a part of and continue the tradition, and I'm excited to see where we could go.
Like having ties to the league and you're familiar with ESU, do you think that might give you like a little bit of an edge recruiting, being new and getting talent in?
Absolutely. I know you're probably familiar with where Fort Hays is, so in terms of recruiting to there, if you can recruit to there, you have a very good chance of recruiting to here. So I feel very confident that that's something that, once I have the ability to find out what we have here, I'm definitely confident in the ties that I have. Yes, sir.
Coach, what type of players do you want at ESU?
Athletes and good kids. That's something that we've tried to transition into the previous school that I was at, and I think that they already have a well-rounded group of athletes here, and that's just something to continue, because the more athletic, the smarter they are typically in the game, and then just good kids that are looking for the same direction you are.
What are your plans as far as filling out your staff?
Right now, Alex and April are currently lined up, and they've been with Emporia in the past. They will both stay. And then there's potential for my graduate assistant that I formerly had, Adrian Moore, to come in as well. But right now I'm confident with the individuals that are here, and we're going to move forward with that.
What's your coaching style? And what do you think that'll be different from, Coach Brett Becker in the last several years?
You never know really what goes on the inside, so I'm not really sure how Christy runs it as far as the inside goes, but she's very intense, so am I. I think that'll be pretty similar for the girls. I'm very loud, so that's one thing that I bring a lot of intensity. And in terms of what kind of game I run, it's just going to matter to the personnel. I can't tell you I'm going to be a run and gun game if we don't have speed, and I can't tell you we're going to hit a bunch of home runs if we have quick little slappers. So I base it on personnel, try and get the best out of the kids that I have, and I think I've been able to do that in the past. And a little bit of everything is what everybody wants. So obviously that's something that we'll try and get.
Last year's ESU team, they lost three seniors. One of them was in my AA Player of the Year, and so they're mostly a young team with some talent, obviously defending champs. And does that get you excited, the potential for next season and years ahead?
Absolutely. Every year, you tend to lose. There's a lot of kids have a breakout senior year, and obviously those are 3 huge losses for Emporia. But the nice thing about that is someone else becomes an upperclassman, and someone else steps into shoes and roles that they never played before. And then, some kids will play a little differently under my direction than Christy's and those type of things. So, I'm just excited to get to know the girls and get going, and I'm definitely excited about the tradition in itself in the future.
Anything else? All right, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
What's your background as far as where you grew up and what colleges did you attend?
I am a native of Basco, Illinois. I actually grew up on a farm, and there's about 80 people in the town next to me. Graduated from high school with 43 people in my class, so I am small town USA. From there, I played at Quincy University, which is about 40 minutes from where I live and grew up. And then after 4 years there, I was a pitcher outfield, and I also hit. And then I went on to University of North Dakota as a graduate assistant. I was there for 2 years under the lady that recruited me to Quincy. And then from University of North Dakota, I went to Lynn University in Boca Raton and spent 2 seasons down there. And then Curtis Hammocky hired me at Fort Hays 3 years ago. So that is me.